Hey guys, welcome back to the Ace Racing League Summer Series race Porsche with the Porsche Cup cars. Today we're in the beautiful Austrian Alps at the Red Bull Ring in Austria, who was opened 1969, and since the 1970s the Formula 1 cars are driving. We have a total length of 4.3 kilometers, 10 turns, 24 laps, and today we're using the hard compound for our cars. Let's have a quick look on the championship standings. Jeff Jacobs won the last Grand Prix and he's leading with a 8 points lead over Max Jansen from the Netherlands, and third is David Lelz. Fourth Stein Prince, fifth Ludovic Berger, sixth Nick Nagelvo, seventh Mission Spinner, eighth Alex Plunkett from Ireland. You may know all these names from the Ace Racing League Formula 3 races. And of course, on ninth place, Ayman Shaikh from the United Kingdom, 10th Raul Toraya from Mexico, 11th Luca Den Hartog with unfortunately 0 points, 12th is Ginger Malteser, and 13th, last but not least, from Spain, El Español. And let's have a look on the track while the cars head out for qualifying. Here we see David Lelz. Currently we're in practice, not qualifying. Here we see David Lelz driving in his Porsche Cup car with a beautiful black and white livery, heading now to really wide out of the exit, coming now for his first time lap here. I think the Porsche Cup cars you can compare with the DTM cars. And in 2017, Team Rosberg had the track record. It's a 123.742. Let's see if those really good drivers here will beat this record or not. Here, while the cars drive by, you hear the wonderful engine noise of the Boxer engines from the Porsche Cup car, which are looking really good with this big rear spoiler, and of course the wonderful livery of David Lelz, who's heading now here to turn 6 and 7, which is the ringed corner. He's approaching here. You shift down 2 gears, heading and look that you get as much power on the exit as possible, but don't run too wide. But if you're too wide, you're exceeding the track limits and your lap gets deleted. And David Lelz is starting his first time lap now with a little bit of traffic in front. May he get some dirty air and may he get some slipstream from the car in front, which is I think also on the time lap. But we see David Lelz closing up a little bit on the car in front. Unfortunately, we have no leaderboard right now, but David Lelz is beating his own time by 0.011 seconds. Now, here you need to get as well a really good exit. It's a little bit more easier than in the Formula 3 cars to get an exit down, because these cars don't have as much torque and aren't as light as the Formula 3 cars, but they're still really hard to drive, but you have a little bit more grip and the cars are not that nimble. You see the driver strapped in his car, of course 100% focused, and the brake discs are glowing on David Lelz, who is a little less than 1/10 of a second down of his best lap. I think we're gonna see something about the 125 to the end of this lap or more. Ooh, David Lev's running perfectly on the curb while approaching the last corner. And ooh, a little snap of oversteer, but he catches it very well. And I misjudged myself by almost 8 seconds, but David Lev's first place with a 134. And he's something about 11 seconds off pace from the track record. Jeff Jacobs here with the Belgium flags on his car heading into the second last corner. Oh no, he's going into the pits. Yeah, here, yeah, obviously the setup wasn't quite good or the tires aren't good, so he's going in for a setup change. And here we have a name I can't read. Josh Mauro, maybe? On his first time lap, and in the background we can see a car running very wide in the second last corner, and Josh Mauro using everything off the track so he can get as much speed as he can through the first corner. But he's a little bit of 2 seconds off pace, but he keeps on driving, and here you need to be really careful on the braking. We'll brake very late and running a little bit wide. Don't get too close to the apex, and if you do, you spin. So really good driving of Josh Mauro here. Down behind him a car's using his slipstream, and here you also need to get a good braking point because you can lock up the inside very easy, and he runs wide, but don't get on the gravel so he can get the power really good down. Now heading into a most technical part of the circuit, which is 2 corners. Oh no, sorry, 4 corners. And here you also need to get a good traction on the curb, hit the curb on the outside here. And Josh Mauro does it. That is going to be a 2-second off pace, a 137 maybe. Or the timesheet is just hanging, I don't know. Here, see the brake disc glowing very bright. Going through the last corner, scratches the front left floor a little bit, and his time lap is going to be a 134.478. A really nice lap of Josh Mauro, and here you see him running a little bit wide. Very good of him. I see Jeff Jacobs on his outlet, which you see on his rear wing. He's already mentioned Belgium flags. And now all the cars are scratching the front left floor. Ooh, there you see some snappy oversteering from Jeff Jacobs on the last corner. Here he starts off his new lap. Braking hard for the first corner, gets a really good exit on the curb, perfectly gets the car where the car should be on that exit. Jeff Jacobs, really good driving of him, approaching the third corner. I'm sorry, this little left-hander is also a corner. Jeff Jacobs is improving his time by 0.2 of a second. And we see him heading now down the second long straight of the RedBull ring in the steering offs, which last got which last Formula One win, powered by Porsche, was in 1983 by Alain Prost in the McLaren. And Jeff Jacobs is running up perfectly to the left and right hander to the assist, and really good curving of him. Now he's approaching the Rind corner, I'm sorry, which is turn 7. Ooh, perfect on the exit, and now don't get too much speed. Yes, also very good snappy oversteer a little bit, but this is going to be a really good lap of him. It's 132.640, which is 8/10 less than the last fastest lap. Really good job of Jeff Jacobs. Also, Luca Den Hot Dog, also from the Ace Racing League Formula 3 car driving. He was last driving here as well, and he's on his outlap, 5 minutes on the outlap. Now he has good warmed up tires, and he spins! He spins like almost like Max Verstappen did in his Formula 1 car. Really good pushing of Luca Den Hot Dog. And David Lelz again, 1 second of pace. Yeah, in his wonderful livery. I really like that. And he's starting a new lap. Probably it's going to be his last lap in practice session. Yes, I think, yeah. You see Missy Spino, his wonderful Porsche, also dedicated to his Formula 3 car, which is also red, and with his name on the back of his car. They're currently battling through the circuit, which is not usual in practice sessions, but we hope to see some of this action also in the race as well. But Mission Spino currently on 8th place, and a total of 8 cars. With car number 977, Mission Spino is now heading through the second final corner, which is running really, really good. Don't scratch the floor too much on this high curves, which are really dangerous. Also, a car in the behind gets a snap of oversteer, but catches it right as like Sebastian Vettel did it. Here we have all the cars in the pit lane, which are there are more cars in the pit lane than out of track. You set a good time with Armsdale. Can't set a time, but all those rest of the cars need to finish the lap before. We are right back for qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the qualifying here in the Styrian Alps at the Red Bull Ring. We're currently watching Luca Den Hartog on his outlap with his also really nice livery. Light blue and black and white. I really like that one. You can do really good liveries with those cars because you have much space to design, and it's really looking good from Luca Den Hartog's car. And also, of course, with the ARL logo on it, and on the back of his car. Is it the initial D? I think it is. I don't know. I don't really know. Maybe we get a camera perspective where we can see it better. No, it's not. I don't think it is, but also the front of his, the car number 11. Running down the second last corner again, here you have to get a good entry and also well exit. Get as much speed as possible through it here as well. It's really important in those cars because they don't have as much power from like the torque and the power from the low revs to the high revs. You really need to get the power transfer out of the corner already when you're entering the corner. Get the power also out of the corner. And behind him you see two cars and following more cars who are going to qualify for this race. Look at Den Hartog with, you see his split in some seconds. The first split is going to happen now. Okay, not now, later, 2 seconds, now. Okay, I don't think we see his split time here. We see his split time. The 1:43.2, which is the number to beat. Of course, David Leltz with the best number 911, which is matching with his car. So you can see here the brake discs are glowing. Now he's heading through the last corner. Get a good exit. Yes, David Leltz, what a good exit. No snappy oversteer, and is he going to be 134 of? Yes, Luca Den Hartog with a 134.5 and David Leltz with a 133.16. Raul Toraya also driving his Porsche in his outlap here. 8 minutes 50 to go in this qualifying session before the 24-lap race of the Porsche Cup at the RedBull Ring in Austria. If you like our race series, please like and hit the subscribe button of our channel. And if you don't want to miss any other race, hit the bell icon. You see oversteering his car, and he spun around, he spun his car around. Raul Duraya, really unfortunate for the driver, but here we see Nick Still also driving past, of course, yellow flags being waved. The car should reduce their speed as well, and maybe we get some good lap times here, lap time improvements from Jeff Jacobs. Maybe he can hit the 131 mark if possible from him in the 7 minutes 20 go in this session. More and more cars getting their laps together. Jeff Jacobs improves his time by a small margin, and Ricky Mo, I don't know how he's supposed to get spelled, but his driver is currently heading down to turn 4, I'm sorry. which is a really critical part of this circuit. We saw in the Formula 3 cars, we saw some exciting battles down here. Jeff Jacobs still leading on provisional pole, which there are 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go in this session. Mission Spin on 6th place, David Lels 3rd, Hessel Verheyen 10th with a 135.1. And on 7th place, we got a little small improvement of 134.1. And the car number 9916 into the pits for, I think, some fresh tires, which should get into the end of this session with, I think, 1 or 2 fast laps in. So maybe we get Mission Spin on to see here. And in the background, 2 cars going wide, a blue and white car, which is also really well done made. And Mission Spin on let the faster cars by, which you see here in his... Ooh, Mission Spin on snaps oversteer and hits the wall. He's into the wall, and I think he can't continue without going into the pits and get his car repaired. Von Robert is now with, and also a Belgian driver, heading now to turn 3. Is braking really hard for this corner. Late steering, really well done of Von Robert with his 5th place turn. Maybe he will improve, but no. His delta is saying he's plus 1 second, which is not very good, but on his dash we could see he's currently 10th of a second quicker than his personal time is. Now he gets very well through turn 4. Now heading to turn 5, which is a quick left-hander and double left-hander. You need to get the speed through those 2 corners for the final sector. Oh, still a second off base, but he slides into this corner like you want to slide into other corners and don't lose the car. Now Robert is going for the last 2 turns here at Spielberg. Really good entry, good exit. Now get the speed through the last corner. Really good. Stay on the circle, break this car glowing. Now he's going for the last meters on this circuit. Is it going to improve? No, it doesn't improve. Really unfortunate from the Belgian driver. Is it Belgian? Maybe we get that checked. Broadcast. No, he's not Belgian. I think he's not. No. Mauro is now on the last straight. Those cars were crossing the line now. Can't go for another fast lap. Maybe they tried. Mauro is also approaching it really far out, and good exit. He needs to get a good exit as well for the long straight back up to turn 3. Now Luca Den Hartog also gets P4 with a really good improvement, and he can go for another quick lap. And all the cars now are not going. Jeff Jacobs is on provisional pole. Luca Den Hartog is heading for another fast lap. He's looking really good. Like he's going really fast down the first long straight. And no oversteer. Very good exit from Luca Den Hartog. Maybe we see the start-finish line. All the cars were approaching the start-finish line now. But Luca Den Hartog is driving currently really good now, approaching for turn 4. Don't get a snappy oversteer. Really gets on the edge of the car. He really has a master handling of his car. Look at that Hartog. Now he needs to get down and really get speed through it. Yes, he does. He's right on the limit. Right on the limit of the car. Really good Driving from Lucan and Hartog, really unfortunate fourth place, but Jeff Jacobs still on provisional pole. Mission Spinner improves 133.6. Now 3 more cars. The third place doesn't improve, which you see on the leaderboard now. But look at Hartog is going through the last corner, really going for it. I don't know if this lap doesn't count or not, but he's really going for it. There's a car, yellow flag being waved, but look at that, Hartog can't finish his lap. And he doesn't improve by 1 second. Really good driving from the young man, but he doesn't improve. Really unfortunate. Thank you for watching this qualifying. Stay tuned for the race. We will be back in a few minutes. Welcome back to the main race here at Spielberg. We have 45 laps to go. Here you see over 1,000 horsepower waiting to get unleashed until 5 lights go out. I think it's going to be really tight into the first corner. Maybe some drivers over judging their cold brakes and also cold tires, but they are heated really good. So about 1 to 200 degrees Celsius each tire. And here we have the 5 lights currently displayed on our screen. And you know the game, when the 5 lights go out, we go in the Syrian Alps. And really good start from everybody. All the cars are getting away well, except the leaders get a good start. And it's really tight in the first corner. They didn't touch, but I don't know who's currently displayed on the David Lels losing many positions. Jeff Jacobs keeps his spot in first place, and the third and the second place they switch places. David Lels is on third place right now, and he wants to attack. No, he doesn't attack because he needs to get out of the slipstream because the aerodynamics are not braking. If he's in the slipstream of the car in front, and there's getting a car squeezed in the back. Ooh, that was a really squeezy move of Paul Robert, getting squeezed there from Luca Den Hartog in front. And he's getting overtaken by a car. Jeff Jacobs still in front. Luca Den Hartog is still battling with a car in the back. I want to see that. Not the car in front. The Mission Spinner also is battling. Luca Den Hartog has retaken the third place. Here we see him with his wonderful helmet and his name on the Mission Spinner. In 6th place, David Lels on 4th. He gave away his 3rd place to Luca Den Hartog, but David Lels is currently chasing Den Hartog. And you can see the cars running wide because they want to get as fast as possible through those corners. Iron Jay's losing a place. Oh no, he's battling with a car in the back, but David Lels is really sucking onto the car in front. He's sniffing the exhaust pipes of Luca Den Hartog, and they touch a little, but that's okay in those cars. They're not as brakey as the Formula cars, and Luca Den Hartog loses out 1 place to Robert. Mission Spinner also losing in 1 place to Luca Den Hartog, and David Lels is fighting with Robert, but he keeps saying Salan, and they touch again. Can you believe it? What a start of the race. The first 2 laps are exhausting for my throat. I can't even speak tomorrow. But it's worth it. If you like those races, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. If you don't want to miss any further race, please activate the bell icon. We're soon back with our Formula 3 race, and here we see Mission Spinner flashing the lights to Hessel Verheyen in front, but he runs a little bit wide. Mission Spinner is now really close. Flames spitting out of the exhaust of the 911 Boxer engine. Iron Church on 9th place, Mission Spinner 7th, Lucan and Hartog 6th, Robert 5th, David Lenz 4th, 3rd, then Lucan and Hartog 2nd, Jeff Jacobs with a 4-second lead in 1st place. It's looking pretty secure for him. He's leading very comfortably, but he don't lean back, Jeff Jacobs. He gets a really fast lap of 132.5, I think it was. Jeff Jacobs is leading really comfortably over Luca Den Hartog, which is getting under pressure from the car behind. I want to see that battle because I think they're going into a slipstream battle. They're having a battle for 2nd place. David Lelz getting Luca Den Hartog under pressure and is getting pushed really wide. David Lelz in the slipstream now, but gets a poor exit. He can't lift that exhaust pipe like he did before, but now he's really coming close out of the slipstream into turn 4, and David Lelz makes the move. Very lovely of the young driver, which qualified 2nd. Luca Den Hartog also in front now with a David Lelz, don't be too aggressive on that move. Patience is the key in those races. You have 24 laps, and 24 laps are enough to overtake some cars. As we saw today in Hockenheim, Sebastian Vettel did a 20 to 2nd place, which was really impressive, and he had patience. Jeff Jacobs has really improved his lead by 5 seconds in 3 laps. David Les and Robert are still battling for third place, we had a podium to give one of those really drivers, and here we see really David Lelt and Robert giving it everything. Upon Robert chasing down David Lelt by a margin of 3 tenths of a second with speeds above 200 kilometers per hour, which is really quick, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see here, heading to this second last corner with really high speeds, those drivers are really trained to drive right at the limit, as we saw from Luca Den Hartog in his qualifying lap. And Luca Den Hartog on 8th place in front of Michel Spinner, who drove a new fastest lap of 1:13. David Lels now getting attacked by Roberts, now attacking second place. I'm sorry. They're heading to the third corner. David Lels braking really late. He's making the switchback move to get under. Oh, they touch both. They both touch it now. Roberts, of course, going to having an advantage on the exit. Paul Robert is the winner of this current battle, but David Lels is really breaking into it, but Paul Roberts is defending David Lels really good, and now David Lels has pressure from behind. Fourth place, he's under pressure. As Davey Bowie and Freddie Mercury said once, really under pressure from two cars, and there's a car down spinning, but we don't care. But David Lels and Robert and fourth place are really battling for the second place right now. David Lels is really going wide so he can get as much power, as much speed through the corners as he can get, and he's going to the inside. That's not gonna go well. I knew it. David Lels, he didn't have patience. That's what I said once. Didn't have patience to wait until the straight where he could get the overtake done with the slipstream. David Lels now drop back to 8th place and get Paul Robert in trouble. That may cause a investigation of the race control. we're now in ninth lap out of 24. And you see Luca Den Hartog stop with one other car. He's trying to do a really early stop, but he can't. He's not in the middle of the race. The middle of the race would be 12. But yeah, oh, there's a car spinning. Mission spin out. His name. Oh, the unsafe rejoin of the track, I would say. Mission spin out, but he will take out the car. Imran Sheikh also overtaking him. David Lell still battling with Hessel van Heyen. I think it's going to be a close. Oh, snap! Oversteer, almost losing it. Hessel van Heyen. Very. Oh, I'm sorry. I said the name wrong. I'm really sorry. I thought because they have the same name tags. Really need to fix that. It's not Hessel van Heyen. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I do apologize to all fans of him watching. I really apologize to the man in the wonderful green car. It's not Hessel van Heyen. I'm back now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from my side. I hope you had some interesting time without me. If you like this, please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you don't want to miss any other failure of my computer, and of course of our races, please. Oh, I'm just going really lighter with it. With his Akrapovic tuned Porsche, and he will see a battle for 8th place. Iron really mission spinner going really wide cuts of Iron quite hard there. This was pretty hard but fair racing. We had just something about not 5, a little bit more than 5. 6 laps, 7, 8, 7 laps to go. I'm sorry, I can't count. 7 laps to go. And Iron is still hanging 3/10 of Mission Spinner behind him. And Jeff Jacobs cruising to, I think, an easy win if nothing happens right now with a 27-second gap to the second man. And David led on 5th place. Mission Spinner 8, getting chased by Diamond Jake on 9th place. Nick Barnesdale on 10th. Luca Den Hartog on 11th place, really unfortunate. And Jeff Jacobs getting lead off the lap with a 131.8. Really good of Jeff Jacobs. But Iron Jake is getting chased by Mission Spinner. And Mission Spinner shoots out of the slipstream and pushes another driver off track. That may cause also under investigation, forcing another driver off track, which is not, according to the FIA rules, really correct way to overtake a car. He really needs to watch his rear mirrors, but Iron Jake is still under pressure for Mission Spinner. Mission Spinner is now through Iron Jake. We didn't saw how clean that move was, but I think Iron Jake is still wants that place back from him, and he's chasing him down really quick. Iron Jake, here you see him in his black racing suit, which suits him really well, but now he's hanging off 5/10 of a second. That's half a second. That's really a big gap to overtake the car in the last laps here in this race. Ooh, and he gets a step oversteer. That's not good for Iron. And Nick Barnesdale can't catch up and overtake him for 9th place. Jeff Jacobs is coming into the pits, really late pit stop, but he can do that because he has a 29-second lead. And to all the guys watching, thank you very much for watching. If you like this, please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. And if you don't want to miss any other race, click the bell icon. I just saw who someone liked this stream. Thank you very much for liking it. And here we have in the lead. I don't know if the leader pitted yet, but Jeff Jacobs is hanging behind 6 seconds. Superb driving. Jeff Jacobs will catch up, of course, but I don't know if the current leader, Yusuf Tala Ozgur, pitted yet. Maybe broadcast has more information. No, that was a pretty clear answer. Thank you very much. So entering the 20th laps out of 24. Just 4 laps to go. Jeff Jacobs with a 2:04.3. Oh, there's a car going really, really wide. Back there was Luca Den Hartog, 1 lap down, but just missing the gravel. Juan Robert is chasing Mission Spinner for 7th place. Mission Spinner is really charging to the field right now. And of course, I'm on 23 seconds, 2.8 seconds down the 9th place. Nick Barnstone on 10th, and Luca Den Hartog in the pits right now in 11th place. Mission Spinner is really getting under pressure from behind, and I'm sure he's close followed in his Akrapovic Porsche. And Jeff Jacobs has made up 1 second up to the 2nd place. Will Robert make the stamp and send it? No, he will not. But he's now really, really close to Mission Spino, and of course I'm getting some oversteer back, but he's getting caught by Nick Barnstead. The front the back was off the 2nd back. Here we have 2 battles going on, but I think Imertrake's battle is really, really close there. And in the front we also saw a battle for 5th place. Jeff Jacobs is really catching also as well. He's now 4 seconds down from the leader. We will see if maybe Jeff Jacobs gets closer and closer. If he keeps that pace, he may have 1 chance on the last lap to overtake for the win. This is really, really exciting to watch, ladies and gentlemen. If you're as excited as I am, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Luca Den Hartog unfortunately retired from the session because he's in the pit. And it was a really good... Ooh, there the cars go really well to get as much speed through the corners as possible to get it on the long straight. And Jeff Jacobs is still catching, and here he is. What a lovely move! What a lovely move for 5th place. This was a switchback from the handbook. What a move! Really, really falling, but Yoshimoto is really fighting for the 5th place, but I don't think he will get the place back. Jeff Jacobs is also catching 2.2 seconds, lost 2 laps, 1.7 seconds. Let's switch to that, please, if we can broadcast. Jeff Jacobs is really catching the car in front, and the car goes wide, but Jeff Jacobs, he takes a chance to overtake! Oh my god! Did you see that recovery drive from Jeff Jacobs? His last lap was a 132.4, and he did an amazing recovery drive from 5 seconds to first to overtake the car in 3 laps. He catched up 5 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is driving on its best. This is driving on the ARL league. And he's entering the second last lap. And Ozugu is going into the pits. I knew it, he didn't pit because I'm sorry, but who is this? I never saw him in front, so I thought, who is this? But this new driver gave us a show against Jeff Jacobs, but he's coming out, I think, 6th place, maybe? The pit stop is taking really long. I don't know if it's a Williams or a Red Bull pit crew. Yes, is coming out in 6th place. Yes, affirmative. 6th place for the newbie in our league. Welcome where the legends are. Welcome to ARL Racing League Porsche Cup. Jeff Jacobs is heading into almost the last. And Jeff Jacobs is heading for the last time. He's heading for his last 4.3 kilometers. The last time, the 9 turns. And the last time out of 24 laps, he's heading to the 3rd corner. Now, don't make any mistake. You see the cars really, because the suspension is so stiff, you see the cars hopping around from every little bump in this surface. And Jeff Jacobs, in those 3 sessions, he dominated those bumps in the Styrian Alps. That may came out wrong, but here you see his great brake disc glowing. The brake disc of a champion today. Jeff Jacobs could hold off the second car with 21.1 seconds. Then David Lelz, third, 5 seconds. There will be another additional 26 seconds of Jeff Jacobs' pace. Oh, Jeff Jacobs! He's going into the gravel. Don't be too excited, please. Jeff Jacobs. Oh yeah, he's weaving around. We see he already knows the 21-second gap. He extended his lead from start to finish. He led almost every lap. And Jeff Jacobs comes to the finish line and he crosses the line for the win in the Austrian Alps. Jeff Jacobs won the Austrian Grand Prix of the Porsche Summer Cup. Now here we have in 2nd place, Miss Hendricks. I'm really sorry again, I apologize. Close followed by David Lelz. And both of them crossing the lines to get 2nd and 3rd. Well done to the podium. And 4th, we have our newbie, Ricky Moo, flashing his lights and coming home in a perfectional 4th place. Now 5th place, our new guy, Ozugu. What a race from him. Then 6th, Yoshimoto. What a race from him as well. 6th place. Well done. Mission Spino. Controversial. He may get a penalty, but also and closely followed by Paul Robert, finishing in 8th and 9th Imran Shaish, and 10th Nicholas Barnsdale. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be right back for the interviews. Jeff Jacobs, how do you feel?
Sweating a lot.
You led almost from first lap to the last lap. How was your feeling on the last? Yeah, you had a 21-second gap. What was your feelings through the race when you knew you had it in the bag?
Well, I never felt like it. This is probably my worst track on the calendar. So when Max and Stan didn't race today, it was easier. But then David Lels is here still. So I was looking at his times, and he was catching me or just as fast during the middle of the race. So I was never really sure I was going out ahead of him. But yeah, consistency to the end and bring it home.
Yeah, you've done a really nice job, and you catched in 3 or 4 laps. You catched 5 seconds shortly before the finish. You catch the car in front. That was absolutely amazing. Me and the viewers, we all enjoyed your recovery drive.
Okay, you, thanks.
So congratulations. Okay. Hello, David.
Oh, I can join either way.
And what were your thoughts on the race?
Bad start. Made a lot of mistakes. Crashed a bit into guys. I think they were too aggressive in my opinion, but I didn't make the right decisions as well. And on the sheets, I ended up being third, but I think I became second because the second guy didn't pit.
Okay. And Jeff Jacobs, he told us you were catching really quick. How were you? Were you pushing all through the race?
Yeah, I was pushing the whole race because I made a few mistakes, so I was a few seconds behind and I had to push like hell. But in the end, other guys made mistakes, so I could overtake them easily.
Okay, very well done. Congratulations on your second place.
Thank you.
So you heard all the first 2 voices of this race. If you enjoyed it as much as I do, please subscribe and hit the like icon. And if you don't want to miss any other race, activate the bell icon. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I see you next time for the ARL Porsche Cup Summer League, powered by Abruzzi Racewear. Thank you. Good night.